This paper is about how one would use 3 UAVs carrying a net to intercept a swarm of UAVs using collision cones. To solve this problem, we use the notion of collision cones, which are primarily used for collision detection and avoidance. And the collision cone is essentially the cone of heading angles of an object in motion that will keep it on a collision course with another moving object in space. Using a collision cone function, we can partition the physical 3D space into several conical sectors as shown in the figure on the bottom right. And the guidance problem is to determine appropriate accelerations for the UAVs A1, A2, A3 so that they can cooperatively drive the velocity vector of the centroid into the collision cone. In addition to applying accelerations for guidance, the UAVs also need to apply appropriate accelerations to rotate the net so that the normal to the plane A1, A2, A3 is parallel to VB. This is a simulation that shows the guidance laws at work. On the left is the net, and the 3 UAVs are at the 3 vertices of the net. The green curve is basically the trajectory of the centroid of the net, and the thick blue curve is the trajectory of the center of the sphere that encloses the intruder swarm. It is evident that the sphere carrying the intruder swarm is maneuvering, but using the guidance laws developed, the net carrying UAVs are able to intercept the intruder swarm. This figure here shows a simulation result. On the left of the graph is basically the initial position of the 3 UAVs carrying a net. The UAVs are at the vertices of the net. The thick green line indicates the trajectory of the centroid of the net, and the thick blue line is representing the trajectory of the center of the sphere that bounds the intruder UAVs. So it's evident that the intruder UAVs are maneuvering, but using the guidance laws developed, the net carrying UAVs are able to intercept the intruder swarm. So in summary, this paper presents 3-dimensional analytical guidance laws that enable a team of 3 net carrying UAVs to intercept an intruder swarm of UAVs. These guidance laws employ a collision cone approach, using which we can also determine bounds on the intruder UAV acceleration with which interception can still be guaranteed.